My twin sister. Ooh, I need to wash my scalp. My twin sister's gonna pay. Well, hell, she paying for it right now. How come the gang stalkers get to live in lavish houses? And how come the gang stalkers get to have nice cars and, well, I will say this. There are people in her life, my life, that are narcissists. I was the one that told her about narcissism. At the time, I didn't know she was a narcissist too. I didn't know it. Wait, this girl sitting here. I don't know how she got on the gang stalking train, but it is the worst thing. It is the worst case of manipulation I've ever seen in my life. The worst. I contemplated which YouTube channel I was gonna upload this on. She's manipulating y'all. Yes, she is. If she was being gang stalked, why would y'all give her advice to get up out of Florida? Why she don't take that advice? Now hers feeling like she don't want to go to stay with strangers. Yeah, I understand her on that. Now, let me pimp y'all game. Let me hip y'all to some shit. I didn't know about any of this stuff about her making videos about me until our birthday this year. All the stuff she's saying about I purposely try to ruin our birthday so I have an excuse to not talk to her. She does that to me. All the stuff that she's saying that I did to her, she does to me. People been telling me keep quiet for the longest. Let me show y'all my arm. Do y'all want to know the stuff that I've been going through because I've been keeping quiet? Doing stuff I don't normally do. Banging my head up against a wall. I'm like, I'm going crazy. But not no more. I'm getting tired of keeping my mouth shut because everybody telling me just ignore it. Don't worry about it. Gang stalker. Don't you find it funny that she's sitting here, she'll be talking about a video about an incident where she had with a church, or an incident that she had with this gang stalker that's in her hometown. Somehow my name comes up in the video. Who's gang stalking who? And like I said, somebody told me there's over 400 videos about me. That's creepy. Now I'm about to turn into Jaguar right on this bitch. Start exposing everything. The girl is my twin sister, but she's weird. All this about, well, she says, I heard. Well, I heard. You know why the girl hates me? Because she knows I know her like a book. I'm not going to give all her secrets away. Because then she'll start getting smarter, okay? But I'll tell you this one little tidbit. When she says, I heard, it ain't from an external voice. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. There's no such thing as being gang stalked as mimic schizophrenia. Maybe to a certain extent to where, in a sense of, all right, I'll tell you this. There's a such, I believe, because when I first heard of gang stalking, like I said, it was around my birthday. I was like, what is gang stalking? And I could tell she been watching me because she's like said in one video, said my twin sister act like she don't know what gang stalking is. How she know I act like I don't know what it is? All right. Now, if there's a thing called gang stalking and all like that, in which I believe that there might be a thing where people be being stalked and stuff like that, or gang stalked, where people might play tricks on you. Cause there was an ex that used to do stuff like that to me. It was like, I know what I saw. You just bust me in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Blood dripping, and you trying to tell me you didn't hit me. You standing in front of me. You know what I'm saying? That type of crazy stuff. But I'm like, this girl trying to tell my life on her YouTube, and it's all twisted, and she don't know my life. The girl says I put a gun to my daughter's head and made her do oral on me. Where the gun at? And where did you get such a sick thought from? Did you ever do such a thing to my daughter? Is that why when my daughter was a small baby, you used to take my daughter in the room and lock the door? Because at this point, I'm like, homeless or not, don't get your ass beat. Talking about I neglected my kids and I made my kids eat feces. You weren't in my children's lives for about 7 years. Can you prove that I did these things? Mm-hmm. Where you get these sick, twisted ass accusations from? And let me ask you, why you got it out for me so bad? Is it because I know you the most? I know who you are and how you really is the most? You're afraid that I might out you for how you really is. That's why you panicking. Oh, my twin sister, my twin sister got my YouTube. My twin sister never my YouTube. I knew your YouTube before you think I did. Found out on our birthday. Somebody came and told me. You think that was something pleasing to find out on our birthday? Ruined my birthday. And I ain't been the same since. You sat there and said I got a Korean screaming rape. Now you talking about you been raped and nobody believes you. One day you got a problem with me being married to a man. All those times you tried to break me and my husband up, you ain't gonna tell that. But now I'm a dykester. You got a problem with me being gay. Everything I do, you got a problem with. When I try to get married and live life right by the Bible, you had a problem with that. I got married and then I had children. You had a problem with that. You got joy in seeing me give up my children. But I didn't give my children up for what you said I gave my children up for. To live the dyke life? Make it make sense. You know how many lesbians or two gay men have couples have children out here nowadays? Are you stupid? Do you or do you not realize I wasn't in a relationship with anybody when I gave up my children? But I think I know what you're talking about when you say now that I realize that I gave my children up to live the dyke life. Because they was telling me that I couldn't dress like this or dress like that around my children. Do you know how stupid that is, or how I could have played that so smooth to dress like a woman until I got my children back and then dress the way I wanted? Do you know how stupid you sound? But I wound up getting them back anyway. It's because of your brother, how they wound up coming in my life in the first place. You want to tell that? Oh no. You're part of the family that you speak of. The wickedness and narcissism that you speak of. You're part of that. Talking about some I got to grow up before you did. And I got to leave the house before you did. The foster home before you did. Maybe because I came to my senses before you did? Because you kept going running back telling them my business? Talking about some, oh, the foster family. Oh, people gonna run back telling the foster family about our business. About my business. Your dumbass was going running back doing the same damn thing. Running back telling them my business. Being an ass kisser. A traitor. A child in the mind. A tattletale as a grown ass woman. You want to talk about being a 37-year-old grown ass woman? Grow the fuck up. You want to tell them why you're banned from Tulane Hospital. Tell them why my daughter's umbilical cord went missing. Or why my daughter was bleeding from her vagina. At 5 days old now, I had to rush her to the hospital. And you disappeared? For what was it, like 2 weeks? Or was it a month? You was gone for a long time. Couldn't even reach you. You want to tell that? See, me, the difference between you and I is I know how to stay on subject. Stalking you. My life was going fine until somebody came and told me about the fuckery you was doing to me on my birthday. Oh, your birthday too, I forgot, yeah. Because at this point, you sitting there one day, you saying, oh, I didn't want to tell you happy birthday. Oh, I guess my dyke ass twin ain't going to tell me happy birthday. And all that time, you was saying that shit since what, July, they say? And I didn't even know till our birthday. And why I gotta be the one to tell you happy birthday first. But you was telling everybody that I didn't want to tell you happy birthday But then you said somebody else came and told me, and I wasn't asking people, motherfuckers, for information. Just like tonight, I wasn't asking for that information. Motherfucker showed me where you said that you didn't want us to have your social media information. Found out you had Facebook for a long time. But you know what? I didn't give a fuck. I was living my life. Talking about some uh I'm abusive and toxic to you and all like this. You didn't want me. But then you want me to tell you want to tell me about you have your retarded ass family. We're retarded, but you're out there pissing and shitting on yourself, making decisions to not go and get psychiatric help. Go around deceiving people. You're homeless, get banned from everywhere you go, but you're not the problem? She's paranoid schizophrenic. You know what the problem is, y'all? She knows something's wrong with her. And she's paranoid. And she know that if one of us family members found out, we would try to lock her up. Baby, look, if that's not what the fuck you want, I won't do it. You won't tell nobody how, cause I set you up. No, motherfucker, when you tried to commit suicide that time and you stopped breathing or whatever the fuck you did, you was unresponsive when I was on the phone with you. I was the one that called the police. You remember that? And you was halfway across the country from me. I called the police and had them to get you help. Otherwise, you would be dead right now. But I hurt you so bad. I set you up and had the gang stalkers come hurt you and blah, 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 blah. Stupid motherfucker. Now all this, I won't let you love me. I never let you love me. Every time you looked at me, you always tried to make like I hate you. I mean, you always tried to attack me every time I was in your presence when we were kids. You would always try to do stuff to gain favoritism when we were kids. But you lying sitting there talking about something. I got treated better than you? If you want to be treated like a motherfucking adult, bitch, you got to learn to start speaking facts first. First, you need to learn. And then what I'm tripping off of, I think you are convinced that you convinced yourself that the stuff you speak is actually the truth. You've been doing this for years, lying on me. One day you're a Christian and you're against IDMR. Now, all of a sudden, the church pastors are gang stalkers? Make it make sense, bitch. Oh, I'm a Illuminati puppet because I take medication. You don't know how to talk to your doctor and tell them to find something that works for you, dummy? Oh, I sound like I'm verbally abusing her now, right? Oh, like I didn't put up with all the verbal abuse she been doing to me? I'm Dykester. Oh, I was dumb. My husband beat me upside the head with a wrench, and I was still dumb enough to take him back. She's sitting there going around on the internet telling people how much money I make. Then went on 4 different websites telling people how much money I make. Lying on me and my children. What else? Sitting there telling my business about me and other people that I've had relationships with. And she not even telling the whole truth. People that I've been in abusive relationships with. She's sitting there siding up with, oh yeah, they were right when they said this and that, this and that. Bitch, you are out of your mind. Oh yeah, the Candy and Brandy Chronicles. Cause I'm tired of this shit.